off. How you do that?
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk through Netflix Christmas movies. So a while ago I did a video with my picks of Halloween and autumn themed movies and TV shows on Netflix, and I had a few requests at the time to do the same for Christmas. So here we are. I wanted to wait until I'd watched all the new Christmas movies for 2021 on Netflix so I could see if they would be added to my top 10 for you guys. So it's going to be a mixture of new Netflix films out this year, my favourites of the Netflix originals, and some couple of classic Christmas films that I love that are currently on Netflix. Obviously, mine is Netflix UK, but fingers crossed all these films are on all the Netflix around the world. You'll have to let me know, guys, in the comments if they are or not. But yeah, I'm feeling very festive today. We're in front of the festive fireplace. We're going to talk about Christmas movies. I've got red lipstick on, I've painted my nails, lovely and festive for you guys, and yeah, I'm excited because Christmas movies are probably my favourite of the movies. I like the festive vibes, I like the cheesiness, I like the happy ever after, and every year I watch my favourites, and I really enjoy the fact that Netflix have new Christmas movies, because I feel like there was a time where they stopped making kind of Christmas rom-coms, you know, like the classics like While You Were Sleeping, Sleepless in Seattle, The Holiday, all those kind of films. I feel like they stopped making for a while, and then luckily Netflix came along and has made some really good new Christmas movies for us to enjoy. There are also some good things on Disney Plus, and in the UK, if you look on My 5 or Channel 5, they show a lot of the American Hallmark Christmas movies as well. So I feel like there are a lot of Christmas movies that we can watch this year, which I'm very excited about. But here is my top 10 pick of the ones that are on Netflix. And yeah, if you are also a Christmas movie fan, give this video a thumbs up, sit back, relax, and hopefully I will give you some picks to watch for your Christmas viewing this year. I am going to start with my probably, is it my favourite or is the other series I'm going to talk about my favourite? I'm not sure. No, I don't know. One of possibly two of my favourite film series on Netflix for Christmas, and that is the Princess Switch films. So this year they have brought out Princess Switch 3, and obviously there is no way I can just tell you to watch one. You have to watch all three of the Princess Switch films, so they count as one category in this, one pick, because it was hard enough narrowing it down to 10, so we have to count them as one. I hope you guys agree. I absolutely love these films. They are just so much fun. They just do not take themselves seriously. They are romantic, funny, and they're just so festive and Christmassy. I would say Princess Switch 1 is very much a traditional kind of romantic comedy, a Christmas romance. But then number 2 kind of brings in some action vibes, and number 3 is like a full-on heist movie with lots of like Mission Impossible vibes. So I absolutely love it, and Vanessa Hudgens is brilliant. If you don't know what it's about, the original film is about a baker from Chicago who goes to the, I guess, fictional place of Belgravia. I presume it's sort of like a fictional land in London where there is a king and queen. And she meets a duchess who just wants to experience some ordinary life for a couple of days. They realise they look completely identical, so you guessed it, they switch lives, and yeah, hilarity, romance, everything happens after that. And Vanessa Hudgens obviously plays both roles. And then in films 2 and 3, she plays the third character, Cousin Fiona, who is probably my favourite of the 3 characters because she's just over the top and she is sort of the villain but really isn't, and we just love her. So yeah, the fact that she plays 3 roles and they are very distinctive, like it does feel like 3 characters, I think she does it so well. And honestly, they're just so much fun. So they are the perfect Christmas movies to put your feet up with, have a hot chocolate, relax, enjoy yourself, and just they leave you with a great big smile on your face. So if you haven't watched the Princess Switch films, I highly, highly recommend. Next up, we have a new film for 2021 on Netflix, and that is Love Hard. This is a romantic comedy. It is about a woman who thinks she is falling in love with someone that she meets on an online dating app, and she decides to go and see him for Christmas. And when she gets there, she realizes he is not what he seems at all. So there is definitely a catfish moment happening, but she decides to stay because he convinces her that he has got the perfect man for her. I really liked this film because it's kind of different. I mean, you know, it's a cheesy Christmas rom-com, but I felt like it was very kind of modern. I felt like the relationship was unexpected. I think the ending is brilliant, and I thought it was unexpected, and I just really liked how they did it. And I like the fact that the title of the film actually is really about the film. I'm not going to give it away because I feel like it gives away who ends up with who. But watch it and then you realise the genius of the title of the film, and it makes a change from not just like, you know, the Christmas love affair or, you know, happy ever after at Christmas. Although I would definitely watch both those films, to be fair. And yeah, I just thought it was just funny and a bit different and a bit unexpected, and I thought it's a really great addition to the Christmas rom-com collection on Netflix. So if you've yet to watch it, I would definitely watch that one. Next up in my recommendations is more of a family Christmas film, and that is the Christmas Chronicles. As with the Princess Switch films, I am going to recommend you watch both, but count them as one entry on my top 10 list. These are basically two films about Father Christmas. They're about a brother and sister who kind of stow away with Santa and have to help him save Christmas. And there is a brilliant ending where we see who Mrs. Claus is, and she becomes one of the main characters in the second film, which transports us to the North Pole, to Santa's workshop. And the kids again have to save Christmas. What I love about these films is they are very magical. They really are just family friendly, Christmas fun. If you like all the kind of magic of like the Harry Potter films and things like that, I think these are a great addition to your family Christmas viewing this year. I think fans of Home Alone, that kind of thing, I think they're really good films, and I found it quite surprising that Netflix would make these kind of films. And I think it's really great to see a kind of traditional Christmas family film on Netflix. So make sure you guys all sit around and watch the Christmas Chronicles this year. Next up, we have another new film for 2021, and that is A Castle for Christmas. Now, this is a film only if you appreciate a full-on cheesy Christmas film, okay? It is ridiculous and it is super cheesy, but you know, I couldn't help it. I got swept up with the Christmas vibes. It's basically about an author who gets really bad press for her latest book, and she decides she needs to escape from it all and goes to stay in a Scottish village where she goes to look around a castle and just falls in love with it and has to deal with the cranky owner. And she makes lots of friends and lots of life decisions along the way, and of course falls in love. Now, you know, as an author myself, I can only dream of owning a castle one day. So yes, that side of things is a little unrealistic, and we move that aside for Christmas films. Like, I don't think any Christmas films are particularly realistic. We like the escapism, we like the happy ever after, we like the magic of it all. This one was kind of in the vein of like a Hallmark Christmas movie, I would say. So yeah, definitely don't go into it looking for a realistic plot, but I feel like you will be swept up. I mean, how can you not be? You've got a castle, you've got snow, you've got loads of Christmas trees, Christmas lights, you've got a lord. Yeah, well, I mean, what more could you want, really? And just watch it and dream of moving into a castle one day. Maybe it will happen for us, who knows? But yeah, so it also, what I liked about it is the kind of main characters in it are older. Like, generally with a romantic comedy, you tend to have characters in their 20s. So yeah, it was nice to see a kind of older relationship on screen, and all the actors in it are really great. So yeah, definitely one to just relax. It's not going to tax your brain. You're just going to chill out to it and enjoy it. And I think that's what we want with a Christmas movie. So that is why it's on my list. Wow, the sun is streaming in right now. I'm sorry if that is distracting. I'm currently in a sunlit glow, but we'll work with it. Next up is Let It Snow. So this is based on a young adult novel, and it is one of those really good kind of ensemble movies where everybody kind of comes together at the end in a kind of like Love Actually vibe. It is set in a kind of small American town on Christmas Eve. A snowstorm is coming in, and it is about different kind of high school characters, friends, partners, and they all kind of have their different storylines, and I thought it was really good. It's very sweet. The kind of the atmosphere of Christmas and snow is magical, but it also has some really cute kind of relationships and friendships in there. And yeah, it's just a great young adult teen movie, and definitely one to add to your Christmas collection, I think. So mostly I have focused on Netflix originals for this list, but I couldn't ignore the fact that they also have some classic Christmas films on there for you to enjoy, and I wanted to make sure you guys knew they were there. I feel like Christmas is one of those times where I'm definitely happy to just watch films that I've seen over and over again. I don't know if you guys are the same. You know, I feel like I always have to watch Home Alone, While You Were Sleeping, Love Actually, oh my god, The Muppet Christmas Carol, all those kinds of films. Actually, let me know in the comments, what films do you rewatch at Christmas? I would love to know. So actually Love Actually is on Netflix, but I feel like there's just no point like picking that one. Like, I feel like everyone's seen it and you either love it or hate it. So I'm going to go with Serendipity, because as far as I know, this is the first year that Netflix have got Serendipity on there for Christmas, and it is one of my all-time favourite Christmas rom-coms. I love it. It's set in New York at Christmas. Like, that's it, just like enough said, really. I just love films set in New York at Christmas. It just, yeah, let me know if you guys are the same. Like, it just feels like the best kind of setting for a Christmas movie. I love the two leads in it. I love the idea of whether they're meant to be together or not, the idea of fate, and all the characters are just very cute and funny. And of course we have the magical happy ending that we're all rooting for from the beginning. So yeah, let me know if you guys have seen it or not. I feel like it is one of the most well-known Christmas movies, but maybe not quite as well known as some of them. And it was really lovely to see it on Netflix this year, and I will definitely be watching it along with my other favourite classic Christmas films. My other pick, I feel like surely we've all seen this film, but again, I feel like you have to watch it every year. And I'm pretty sure it's the first year that it's been on Netflix, and that is The Holiday. I mean, I don't need to tell you the plot, really. We've got some amazing stars in this movie. Cameron Diaz and Kate Winslet do a holiday home swap. A lot of the scenes are set in Surrey, where I live, and I've been to the village of Sheer, where some of the scenes are filmed as well. So I really like that kind of familiarity to it. It's cozy, it's comfortable, it's romantic, it's Christmassy. There is no way that Jude Law will knock on my door or any of our doors. But again, we suspend the disbelief, we let go of the realism, and we just enjoy the warm and fuzzy Christmas vibes. So yeah, if by any chance you haven't seen it, or you didn't know if it was on Netflix, make sure you curl up with The Holiday, and it will definitely get you in the festive spirit. So next up on my list is another Netflix original. This goes back to my kind of summing up of A Castle for Christmas, because this one is completely unrealistic. Like, possibly the most unrealistic Christmas movie of all time. But I feel like you've just got to embrace it at Christmas, and that is A Night Before Christmas. It is another Vanessa Hudgens Netflix Christmas classic. I just feel like she is the queen of Netflix Christmas movies at this point, and it is basically about I think 13th century knight who gets transported to present day. And yeah, I mean, that's the plot basically, and he meets Vanessa Hudgens, as you do. So yeah, it is completely bonkers, completely crazy, but I just love the festive vibes. I love the sentimentality. I love the fact that we're all just like happy that a knight has just appeared in present day. We all fall in love with him, and we're rooting for him and Vanessa Hudgens to get together from the beginning, really. And I'm here for that. I'm here for the hot chocolates in it, the snow, the Christmas lights, the fact that we have Alexa being put in a freezer. We have the characters watching Netflix. I mean, come on, Netflix. I love the meta vibes there. And yeah, it's pure cheese. But seriously, you've just got to embrace the cheese at Christmas and enjoy it. And yeah, I can't help it. I think it's really cute, and I've already watched it again this year. So there we go. Let me know if you guys seen it, and if you agree with me that at Christmas all rules go out the window and we're happy to watch a film about a knight appearing in present day and living happily ever after. Okay, so if you're still with me, we've got 2 films left. One is a Netflix original and one isn't, but again, it is new to Netflix this year, and I really wanted to make you guys watch it. I mean, you know, I'm not going to attack you or anything if you don't, but encourage you guys to watch it if you don't know about this film, and that is Last Christmas. And this is actually a kind of newish Christmas rom-com, and I really hope that filmmakers are embracing the Christmas rom-coms again, thanks to all the streaming services. This is very much an Emma Thompson vehicle. She wrote it, she stars in it, and it's basically inspired by the Wham song Last Christmas. And there is a line in that song that the film takes very literally, and I'm not going to give it away because there is a kind of twist in it. I actually already knew the twist before I watched it, so I can't watch it as somebody who doesn't know the twist, if that makes sense. So I really enjoyed it, but I knew what was coming. So yeah, I don't want to spoil it for people who don't know. But basically, it's set in London over Christmas. It is about a young woman who's recently had a heart transplant, and she's kind of struggling with kind of how to live now after that. And it's just really cute Christmas vibes. I love the main character. Love the fact it's set in London, love the romantic vibes, but also it is almost about like her journey as well, and like yeah, how to live and be happy. And I really think it's definitely worth a watch if you haven't seen it already. And I do think it's, you know, up there with some of the classic Christmas rom-com films. But let me know if you guys have watched it, what you thought, if you liked the twist or not, and yeah, if not, whether you're gonna pick it up this year now that it's on Netflix. So as I said at the start, I basically got 2 favourite Christmas series on Netflix, and I wasn't sure which one I would count as my favourite. It's either the Princess Switch films or it is these films, and that is A Christmas Prince. I feel like we're learning that I do like a touch of royals sprinkled with my Christmas joy. There's something about a film about a prince, isn't there? I mean, maybe it's because we grew up with Cinderella or something, but especially at Christmas, I'm just like, I just love it. Just embrace the royal festive vibes and enjoy. So this again is a series of 3 films. 100% in this series, actually, so maybe The Princess Switch is better because I do think all 3 films are good, whereas I feel like with The Christmas Prince, can't speak, the first film is by far the best. And that is very much a traditional romantic story of a journalist who goes to report on a story in a castle and falls in love with the prince. Anyway, there we go. That's it. Job done. Watch it. No, yes, it is, yeah, Christmassy, romantic, sentimental, and just has lots of gorgeous scenery with the palace, the snow, the fairy lights. It is lovely. And then we follow the couple through the next 2 films. Spoiler alert, they get married and have a baby. That is what the next 2 films are about. So yeah, the storylines aren't as good for films 2 and 3, but I still just like really enjoyed them because I love the characters. I love the warm and cozy Christmas vibes, and they're definitely ones to just curl up with, relax, have a hot chocolate and enjoy. But definitely watch the first film, and then if you've got too much to watch, you don't have to watch the next 2. I'm letting you off that, but definitely watch the first one. And yeah, enjoy the Christmas magic. So there we go. That is my top 10 Christmas Netflix movies to watch this year. I would love to know what you guys think. Have you watched any of these? Are any of these your favourite? Have I missed your favourite out? Let me know in the comments. Let me know if I've inspired you to watch a Christmas film on Netflix that you haven't already. And yeah, as I said earlier, let me know what Christmas films you rewatch every year. I just think Christmas movies are the best, and I really hope you enjoyed hearing about my favourite ones on Netflix at the moment. And if you did, please subscribe for more videos in the future. That would be amazing. And yeah, I can't believe we're this close to Christmas, but if you pop on one of these films, you will definitely feel all the festive vibes, which is what we need right now. So yeah, Really hope you enjoyed it and I've given you some things to watch. Let me know, and I really hope I'll see you again soon for another video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.